Good morning everyone. Today we are going to complete exercises of chapter number 13, Children at Work, from your workbook. A. Read the lines from the poem and answer the questions. यहाँ पर आपको एक poem दी है और उसके बेस पे exercise solve करनी है. First, and must be to his lasting disgrace. Question A. What was the boy's disgrace? Answer. The boy's disgrace was that he was never clean. B. Why does the poet use the word lasting? Answer. The poet uses the word lasting to denote that it was always the case. C. Who is the person referred to here? Answer. Jim is the person referred here. Then second line from poem. That he never was seen with hands at all clean. Not yet ever clean was his face. Question A. Describe the appearance of boy. The boy had dirty hands and his face was never clean. Question B. Why was he not seen with clean hands or face? He was not seen with clean hands or face because he did not bother to clean them. C. How did his friends react? His friends always tried to make him clean himself. Then third, but all was in vain. Question A. What was in vain? The advice given by his friend was in vain. B. Why was it in vain? It was in vain because Jim did not listen to them and stayed dirty. C. What could be done to rectify this? His friends could have asked Jim to clean himself repeatedly until he did. Then fourth, his indolent mind no pleasure could find in tidy and wholesome array. A. What does the word indolent means? Indolent means lazy. B. What did he not find pleasure in? He did not find pleasure in being clean or cleaning himself up. C. What do the words tidy and wholesome denote here? The words denote cleanliness. Next page. But good boys are seen. Fifth, but good boys are seen to be decent and clean, although they are ever so poor. Question A. How are the boys described in these lines different from Jim? The boys are described as clean and decent despite being poor. Then B. Pick out two words that denote neatness. The words are clean and decent, that denotes cleanliness. Then C. What do you think the word poor means here? Poor means having less of something, किसी चीज़ की कमी होना. Then B. Answer the questions in brief. First question. How does the poet describe Jim? Answer. The poet describes Jim as a dirty boy who does not value cleanliness. He does not heed the advice of others. Question number 2. How did his friends feel about him? His friends felt that he could be cleaner and they were hurt that he was not. Third question. What happened after Jim's friends cleaned him up? Answer. After cleaning him up, Jim went back to being dirty. His friends felt that their efforts were in vain. Fourth, how did the boy feel about neatness? Jim did not value cleanliness and thought that it was a waste of time. Fifth question, why isn't Jim a good boy? How are good boys different? Answer, Jim is not a good boy because he is not neat. Good boys are usually clean and decent to look at. Then poetry appreciation, imagery. Imagery is a literary device is used to vivid descriptive language to add depth to the work. answer this question. Identify the rhyme scheme in the poem. It is A A B C C B. Then second, is the rhyme scheme the same in all stanza? Yes, it is the same. Then third, cite examples of imagery used in the poem. He was never seen dash dash face. Then vocabulary, similes. A simile is a figure of speech that compares one thing with another to make the description more emphatic or vivid. जैसे यहाँ पर एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हैं, द यंग बॉक्सर वॉज एज स्ट्रॉन्ग एज एन ऑक्स. यहाँ पर क्या है, यंग बॉक्सर और ऑक्स उनके बीच में रिजेम्बलेंस दिखाया है, सिमिलैरिटी दिखाई है. करेक्ट. ड्यूरिंग हर एग्जामिनेशन माई सिस्टर वॉज एज बिजी एज बी स्टडिंग ऑल द टाइम. देन बी मैच द फ्रेजेस in column A with those in column B to create appropriate similes. First, as cute as a kitten. Second, as light as a feather. Third, as cold as ice. Fourth, as tall as a giraffe. Fifth, as tough as nails. Sixth, as black as coal. Seventh, as sweet as sugar. 8, as brave as a lion. 9, as gentle as a lamb. Then exercise B, fill in the blanks with suitable similes. First, the well in the village was as dry as bone. Second, he was busy at work the whole day and slept like a log after returning home. Third, during the debate, Palash remained as cool as a cucumber, and this helped him to win. Fourth, the friendship of two childhood friends was as deep as an ocean. Fifth, the glow of the new bulb was as bright as the sun. Sixth, the siblings always fought like cats and dogs. 7. I bought this dress because it fit me like a glove. C. Choose the correct responses from column B to the comments in column A. Column A, first number, they have just missed the train. यहाँ पर 3 ऑप्शन दिए हैं आपको, उसमें से जो बेस्ट ऑप्शन है उसे मैच करने हैं. They will take the next one. Second, do you want to come with us? A. I would like that. Third, she is quite upset about it. Why would she be? Fourth, my sister got a job. That is a wonderful news. Fifth, where are you from? India. Grammar. Adverb. An adverb is used to modify or add information to verb, an adjective or another adverb. For example, Mona sang beautifully. Modifying verb has sang. The dog barked quite loudly. Here modifying adverb is loudly. Then position of adverbs. Adverbs can be placed at the beginning of the sentence or clause. Example है honesty. Honestly, I did not mean to say those things. Then in the middle of the sentence, the mechanic repaired the car easily and I paid him some extra money for his efforts. At the end of the sentence, I will finish the project tonight. Then exercise A, identify the adverb in the following sentence. यहाँ पर मैंने adverbs को underline किया है. First sentence, the happy children laugh loudly when the magician performed a trick. Underline loudly. Then second, they could travel whenever they please. Whenever. Third, I completely lost track of time. Completely. Fourth, he will leave for England tomorrow. Underline tomorrow. Then fifth, Mr. and Mrs. Khurana always have dinner with Kapoors on Sundays. Always. Sixth, the boy carefully avoided his mother's eye. Carefully. 7. When I first met her, frankly, I was not sure if she was from Delhi. First and frankly. 8. The film has been directed well. Well को underline करना है. The exercise B, rewrite the sentences placing the adverbs in the correct positions. First sentence is, owing to his illness, his work slowly progressed. ये कैसे होगा? Owing to his illness, his work progressed slowly. Last में आएगा adverb. Then second, she monthly sends her landlord checks. She sends her landlord checks monthly. Third, he asks her to meet him. He asks her to meet him outside. Fourth, I already have discussed this matter with my father. I have already discussed this matter with my father. Then fifth, my mother remembers to switch off the lights in the room seldom. My mother seldom remembers to switch off the lights in the room. Sixth, discovering his wallet missing, Sonu ran after the pickpocket. Discovering his wallet missing, Sonu ran hastily after the pickpocket. Then 7. Outside you should go and play instead of watching cartoons. You should go outside and play instead of watching cartoons. Then phrasal verbs. See, fill in the blank with the correct phrasal verb and make other necessary changes. A. They helped her pick out a dress for the wedding. Second, the girl found out that her friends had planned a birthday party for her. Third, they took off their shirts before jumping into the pool. Fourth, she was far away and could not make out who was waving at her from the bus. Fifth, the match was called off due to sudden rains. Sixth, she is not at all punctual and always holds up our meetings. 7. They filled up their cart with discounted items at the supermarket. 7. She turned off the television, bored with the news. 9. The teachers brought up the subject of field trips for students before the principal. 10th, the boys almost blew up the laboratory with their experiment. Then D. Read the following sentences and identify if the objects and phrasal verbs have been used correctly. First, they woke me up. Yes, it is correct. Then, second, she turned the radio off. Yes. Then third, they will look the dog after our absence. No. Then fourth, my grandmother threw away it. No. Then fifth, the boys pick up it from the playground. No. Sixth, she put the fire out. Yes, it is correct. Seventh, the girls backed their brother up during the quarrels. Yes. 8. The officers called the meeting off. It is correct.